Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hooked Gamer here. Guys, we're back with another episode of Anno 1800 with over 160 mods. We're probably closer to 170 at this point, but yeah, definitely not there. I was gonna say that I've built another battleship, this one without an item, and then the flamethrower. I just want to check this guy out. Now he's got very little health points in comparison to, let's say, this guy. The only thing is that, yeah, I don't really like the way they shoot. I don't know if this is just me or what it is.
Attention for the
But perhaps let's give him a go. He might be faster. Or may not be. But let's see how it deals with that ship, I guess. Yeah, those guys getting excited. His range obviously is very low. But I cannot believe this guy. Oh yeah, he's going with the wind. Yeah, okay.
Ready and lurking.
Ah well. He needs to come back. Okay, so in this episode, what I want to do is to get into investors. In order to get into investors, I have started to building this ship. Now this ship takes, you can see here, oh, I was able to get an item, actually two items, the Naval Architect and Mr. Swell.
As always, I endure.
Yeah, Lady Margaret had a little attempt on the old world,
of millions are shattered.
but she didn't manage, obviously, because of the fact that, yeah, it was actually against the wind, and 5 ships actually went in and got destroyed by the guns that we have, whatever, and then she kind of backed out.
Didn't finish.
All of them. So this guy then costs normally 400,000. So we were able to reduce it, and obviously with the other items we can reduce the cost of it in general. So that's what I want to do now. Because of the fact that we'll need more items, right? Where is this guy? Ah, okay. So yes, we got so many items. I mean, it's crazy how many items we got.
Take the rudder.
Again, she had to go with, you know, those airships that come, and because they come to attack these things, you know, they just get destroyed here. So I sent this ship and whatever. And in the old world, I actually sent one of the ships to collect. We got like 4 or 5 books from the, you know, the when Anne Harlow comes with whatever. We will do it at some point. I am just kind of afraid to see what's gonna happen with this ship, with this El Impoluto. You know, that's the mod that we've installed. So basically this is supposed to cause Anne to come all the time, right? And attack us and whatever. So that's what's gonna happen. Now in Manola, I brought all the wooden ships here just to kind of, because we've, you know, we're building whatever. So we're fine. I've completed this, so the train now goes back and forth. You can see 2 of them actually. Yeah, we may need to add like a second something here. I don't know if this is a good way of doing it or not. Maybe even like this. Yeah, that should be fine then. Maybe just like this though. Yeah, so it circumvents this little thing. Yeah, so you can see it doesn't have to go through it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that'll do. And then, yeah, so that costs pretty penny, because obviously you can see the amount of, it's just so far. So that's pretty much all the changes that I was able to do. Not too much. I still didn't place the item here that we've got. You know, the book. We got this from a quest. Yeah, not too bad, like, but yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so this item would be very helpful once we kind of run out of, you know,
Awaiting new horizons.
peeps. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go back here. I'm kind of tempted. Oh, sorry, no. I want to go here because the ship is here. Yeah, okay. So let's just see if there are any good items. I mean, this guy is not too bad, but it's not great. I'd rather like fare us if we had him.
Your ship has returned from
But
its
no.
voyage.
Okay, that's a lot of money
Your
already spent on
harbour is
rerolling, so
under
let's
attack.
go. I'm gonna go to Dublin and get some. Yeah, there you have it. Now she's attempting. But she's afraid. It's so funny. Now she may be gathering more, but yeah, look, she's coming with Alonso.
Aye.
So I think we're gonna go with those two first. Like as tanks. Yeah, but she's backing out.
Ready for action.
And this guy needs to stay back. But we want to be within the range, I feel.
Firing the engine.
And definitely sideways.
Stations.
So it's interesting that they're not that powerful, obviously, against wooden ships.
Battle deck to attention.
Yeah, but they're going away. So I feel like this island is gonna okay defend it. I wouldn't go to say that it's extremely well defended, but it's okay, I feel.
Fleet moving in convoy.
Okay, so let me just jump into redesigning this area. I kind of want to look up as well a couple of things when it comes to... this guy may take him out, perhaps. Just to see how I can incorporate, let's say, the different things. And I definitely want a blueprint. But yeah, I wish this radius was much bigger because it's just... yeah, it's not great now, I must say. It really isn't. But what this will cause, right, is that it'll cause us to have, yeah, less resources basically. So we'll probably use all of the resources for it.
We've taken to
What's going on here?
hats here.
Oh, we are out of cement somehow. We are out of cement. That should not be a problem. There should be one more somewhere. Here? No? It's here.
Ship under attack.
Oh,
Ready for action.
yeah, you've gone too far, my friend. Oh, he got him, but he's gone too far.
Engines underway.
Yeah, he's out of range already, so it's fine. Okay. We got one ship. Yeah, I guess it'll be a while, but by the time we'll be able to get him and get stuff going. Actually, let me just do one thing. I just thought of something, and I'm not utilizing them well enough, I think. Where's this guy? It is here and here. Yeah, it's just... Kinda silly the way I have it. So I'm gonna get rid of
It's a
one.
mercy for them, the incompetents.
Yeah. I think that'll be fine. We
Your
might...
harbour is under attack.
We might do it like this.
Your harbour is under attack.
Oh yeah. That's what I was talking about.
Permission?
So let's just pick those items.
Unfurl the
Something
sail.
here and something here. So I'm kinda happy with those. Yeah, and this is just so cool, right? With this, I absolutely love it. Now the cost of it is quite steep, I guess. Maybe it isn't, but like the bonus that it provides is just crazy. And because we've got Ferris here, I mean, you know, we'll be dishing it out,
Your
no
harbour
issue.
is under attack.
Okay, hello. Okay. I want to be getting... This is strange, why didn't they move?
Ship
Side
under
of the
attack.
building. This guy wants to... He's definitely dealing more damage than, let's say, you know, this ship. There's a lot of items. Oh, okay.
Begin the turn.
Not bad.
Ceasefire has ended.
But yeah, we can just rebuild it easily.
Aye.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, okay. So that's... Oh, look at this ship now. Yeah, that's very cool.
Rolling up to speed.
Because I was like, where are the items? And they're here. Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, look at this. Yeah, that's so good. And what
Just
did we
say
get
the word.
here? Not a whole pile, but always. Okay, guys, so let me jump in. I might do just all of them at once, basically. 3 of them. And then we'll go from there. Okay, guys, so we're interrupting. I was just actually looking at different things online. Yeah, so there seem to be back, both of them, over to Dublin. I am hoping we'll be able to withstand this. I think this is just a tease. I think.
Ship under
Where's the other
attack.
guy? Oh, it's here. Okay. Yeah. So this guy wants to stay back. Hello? Yeah, he's too raunchy. Okay, so you can see on that temps, it's actually interesting. It just seems that the moment I started deleting things, even the blueprinted ones, which is so interesting,
Blazing.
and that's what happened. We definitely want to keep them close by. You can see they're coming back, it seems.
Your harbour is under attack.
So they're destroying those things, but they're just teasing us, it seems. I am interested in to see what's gonna happen. Now this guy better go and grab this thing. Okay, that could be just it for now.
Have to do our best.
So yeah, thankfully we did not lose this guy.
There's no forgiving. Never.
But that's interesting.
Awaiting new horizons.
Yeah, so I think they'll be coming back. Okay, but let me just jump back into what I'm supposed to do, I guess,
On our way.
and get going. I'm finding it quite difficult, but yeah, let's just see. I'm finding it difficult because of the fact that I was looking at layouts of the Docklands where you could incorporate some of the shipyards, and I couldn't find anything really, to be quite honest, anything good. So then I decided let's give some time to, you know, for me to try to figure out what I want to do with those Docklands, etc. So I said, well, I think the best thing to do would be to actually start moving those. Now, as you can see, Alonso here starts. This is so weird, right? So he's attacking all the blueprinted buildings because he's drawn to them. So he managed to destroy one of the actual ones, the ones that was actually built before. But here we go. That's what it is, and he's literally just there attacking. And I thought to myself, let me just keep building. You know, why would I care? Anyway, so I'm just trying to figure out the best way of actually placing everything here. Now you saw me trying to copy the one that's on the other side, but unfortunately it just doesn't fit. So I just decided just to do this and do them so they actually look like a harbour, you know, where boats could possibly go. Now this in itself took me quite some time because you can see I'm trying to fit as many as I can. It's a shame that you can't really fit those buildings like that. You know, they're not going to an open sea, so why do they need to be like that? But anyway, so in the end I decided just to leave it the way it is. Obviously I want this place powered, and then just fit some of the warehouses. So I was looking for some of those things, and obviously there's a lot of Docklands ornaments, etc. that can be utilized to fill the gaps. Now I'm placing more. Obviously we need more water and things like that for the future. There's also, you might have spotted the harbour master building, just to make sure that I'm covering everything with items at some point, perhaps, you know, something may pop in. Anyway, so these are good for those little things that you can just fit in there. So I just decided to have both on both sides, and then as you can see, I mean, yeah, they're just attacking and attacking and attacking, so I just left them be for now. But they need to be dealt with, obviously. We don't want them to be attacking our buildings forever. Anyways, I'm quite happy with this area. So I decided now to bring the ships over, and they can be dealt with. Obviously this is a small attack, so we've no trouble whatsoever with our fleet. And I obviously what we'll need is the quartz. So the quartz sand, something that needs to be produced at some point. We may have to obviously import it or something if we'll need more, but I think that'll be okay. Anyway, so you can see me here dealing with this little attack. So it was interesting that they're I guess it's a bit silly that it's bugged out. You know, I was talking to you about the airships attacking the blueprinted Big Berthas, whatever they're called, as I call them, I guess. Anyway, so I was trying to figure out what I want to do, so I decided that I want to have copy of this area, not necessarily exactly the same, but at least the layout of it, right, with the guns, etc. And this is just for more quartz sand, and then we'll be able to produce obviously enough for the different things. Now I'm just looking where the flak, whatever it's called, like, I forgot the name of it already. Where else can be placed? I guess in few places, you know, not too many, but few. And obviously all of that needs to be built because that was the idea behind it. So we have quite few bricks and quite a few different things. So that's not an issue. And in the end, I just decided to build all of those on that side and 2 of those on this side. To my surprise, I actually completely forgot that the, you know, the fisheries, they're actually not affected by electricity. So I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway, that's fine. It is what it is. So there you have it. I've deleted this side because I've decided that the Docklands will go onto the other side. Anyway, I'm just checking some of the production, right? The fish and whatever. So the fish, I think we're lacking. So I'm just placing a few more, and now it's fine. Yeah. So this is where I found out that yeah, that you can't really have. You know, that the electricity doesn't cover it. Okay, so here we go into Docklands. I am trying. I never understood why there are 2 Docklands. So then I thought to myself, maybe you can build 2. Anyway, I'll talk to you about it in a moment because you know, there was something that I've learned this game. Anyway, here I am deleting the Docklands. Now obviously this is a bit of an issue, right? Because Docklands is, you know yourself, you know, we're kind of importing so many things. Anyway, so here we are. This took me quite some time to kind of place and whatever. I really like the blueprint, especially for these things, because of the fact that, you know, you can make mistakes, you can do things and whatever, so yeah. Anyway, so I'm placing things kind of loosely enough. I want to fit at least 3 steam shipyards. One of the shipyards is the magical shipyard, whatever that's for, and obviously the big one for the world warships. Now I want to place them here because obviously, you know, we've the items, the harbour master office is here as well, and it can be placed and whatever, so might as well, just make sense, I feel. So what I'm trying to figure out is, because there is no gate here, the best way we can connect all those buildings, because obviously I want to make sure that the, you know, we get the not the influence points, but you know, the attractiveness points basically for the Docklands. Now I'm not understanding why the gate isn't working here. So you can see it's there, but it's not working since the update of the mod. I haven't looked if there is an update again, but if there is, yeah, it's too late now anyway. So what I've decided to do is to have 2 roads, because you need to, because the other guys can be, well, have to be connected, I guess. And over here, the situation is that, you know, in this little corner there, we can fit all the necessary buildings. So I've just deleted some of the guns because obviously they were kind of in a way, and they didn't really match anymore. So now we're jumping just to the actual modules. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. Again, they do need to be connected, so I'm just deleting some of the, you know, so they don't look just exactly the same, so I can place the loading wharfs and whatever else. So I actually wasn't sure if there was more. I'm sure there's more to come, that this isn't it, but I cannot remember for the life of me how many modules in total there are. But I'm sure this isn't it. You know, there is definitely much more to come. You know, they just unlock as we go. So I'm obviously building, this is the priority here, all of the export offices, and I'm just placing all of the goods that we need. I was actually lucky that I remembered every single one of them. I guess we've placed, or well, I've placed the coal here, which we'll definitely need. The problem is here is that we need the soybeans. So I think for soybeans we may do something else at some point. So anyway, these are those. The loading wharves are also very important because that helps you, or well, helps us to have the, you know, the goods being transported faster and unloaded faster. Anyway, so this is quite embarrassing, but I said I'll actually include it in case you guys will do the same mistakes. So then I thought to myself, you know, the Docklands on the left that we've just placed will be kind of for production, you know, for the ships and whatever, because I didn't really like the area, and also I didn't place any piers, as you might have noticed. Now, anyway, so I said, yeah, let's come here and do like a delivery Dockland, since we have two. You know, the game somehow allows us to make two. Now you can see me placing it very awkwardly, and then I was deleting and whatever. And I thought to myself, this doesn't have to be very pretty looking, you know, this just... And I was kind of surprised that it allows me to place so many modules. Anyway, so I was placing it away, and I said to myself, yeah, let's just build, you know, obviously all of this and whatever. I just found out that this little thing is no good here. It needs to be the warehouse. So it has to come here. I've placed it. For the moment, I want to forget about that part. Anyway, so I was thinking about the other thing, and it turned out that you know, I was quite happy, whatever, and I said to myself, well, let's just get more, you know, more stuff being delivered, this time to the old world, but you know, because I didn't want to use too much steel beams from Dublin, because I wanted to build the other Docklands, right? So they'll be delivering stuff for us. Anyway, I can reveal now that I will be deleting them soon, guys. These are only for ornaments. You know, they don't work like Docklands. I don't understand the idea what they're for at all. I mean, in case you wanted to have massive and kind of have things in between, whatever, but yeah, they're just ornamental, not like they cannot be used whatsoever at all. Anyway, obviously I'm checking the production. I'm kind of disappointed that the steel beams are all the time just not producing enough. But that's what it is. We need to wait for those. So I'm just checking different things where we can buy it. Now Arthur isn't selling it. You know, Archie is really the only person where we can sell it. So what I'm gonna do is I only have placed the order to buy them from Archie to the old world, because in the old world we'll need them too, so it's just a matter of waiting. Now what I'm doing is I'm just setting up a route for coal from old world to Dublin to Cape Trelawney, obviously setting the newspaper. I think this is the longest time lapse. I just decided to do it in one go because we're mostly finished. I'm just waiting for construction materials basically to build things, if that makes sense. So over here in the old world, we've quite a bit of construction material, not too much, but quite a bit. Anyway, so I decided just to, they're be kind of ugly looking, I guess. You guys used to the fact that I always kind of leave things be in the old world, just something simple. It doesn't have to be too crazy. And then we want to make sure that we're reaching, because the goal here is to reach the 31, is it, of required exports offices. So this is what I'm doing here, and there is plenty room left in the back, but I thought to myself there's no need to be placing it there. I don't think we'll even utilize all of it. Maybe at some point when we have a lot of material, we can just do it or something. Anyway, I'm just bringing some of the stuff that's no longer needed here, or kind of surplus off to Cape Trelawney. Now I decided to place a road here and place one of those guys, or maybe even two. So what's gonna happen is that these will provide electricity for the area of where the weapon production is, because the weapons is something that we export for coal, and then in addition to that I'm placing more coal production, so the charcoal kiln. So anyway, I am now trying to decide what I want to do here. You see over here, when it comes to imports, I think I'm doing it slightly as a cheat, if you will, because you know, we don't need that many exports imports in Docklands. We just do it so they unlock. Obviously at some point we will, but for the time being we don't. So what I'm doing is I'm adjusting the different things. You can see I place a buy order for coal, again shipping some of the material over to Cape Trelawney. The stuff that we definitely don't need here. And in the, yeah, here you are looking at me. Yeah, so anyway, I said to myself, yeah, let's build it and let's see. I've just used literally like 150 steel beams, but yeah, this was a learning curve for sure. Anyway, so these guys are over again. I'm collecting just all the items just to see what's gonna happen. So this is a good item. We can place it in one of our buildings or trade unions or whatever. I think this was for like weapon production or something. Again, I'm placing a buy order for coal because we're struggling with it. So what I want to do is I'm building more here because I just realized that they are not working over on the other side. So they are looking awful. You know, the piers on the side, but look, it is what it is. Now I decided to move things around here because obviously we need to kind of make more room, etc. And I've placed the bottom ones, and now in the kind of bottom right corner, the shipyards, because the ones here at the top I may need to remove, right? Because it's just, they're kind of blocking the path. But at the same time, when I thought of it, I mean, we have 5 of them, right? We may need 5 of them at some point, because you remember in the previous playthrough we had you know, 2 or 3 in the old world and 3 in the, or maybe even more in Cape Trelawney as well, because we were dishing them out. Well, we were making them, you know, quite a lot of them. Anyway, so you just saw me there. I'm just so embarrassed, that's why I'm avoiding that. But yeah, I just had to delete all of it because they're just ornamental. So definitely make sure when you're building them that you know this. So here we are. So in the end, I'm actually happy with how efficient this area is. You know, it's covering everything, so it's quite good. But yeah, could have been avoided. Anyway, that area will be actually used for Harbour City. We definitely will have nice massive area in the sea. So that's why I have it here, because, you know, previously we had it over there and now I want it here. So it just makes sense. And yeah, this is more or less finished. And then there's a lot of items. Some of them I will sell. I'm accepting some of the, you know, whatever comes along. But what I'm doing here is the cheat that I've mentioned, which will allow us to basically unlock what we need. Now, I just noticed one thing, right? So do you see me on the left here where I have 1 and 1, right? And I realized that if I do 1 of a coal, it still consumes 1 of the sewing machines. So I decided, and then when I place the one on the right, it shows me that I can actually get 19 for 1. Although it shows 1 to 20 for whatever reason. Anyway, so I'm just placing the ones that are missing, which was, we had 28 at this point, and we just needed 3 for 31. So I'm just doing exactly the same, just importing some of the things that we kind of need to unlock and we'll need to get at some point anyway. So that's pretty much it, and at this point you can see we've unlocked the Illuminator scripts, which will allow us to get into investors. I was just seeing how can we, you know, how can we import them. Now soybeans I had to remove in Dublin because of the fact that, you know, we need Illuminated scripts. Definitely at some point we'll need an island, additional island in Cape Trelawney, so we may need to take the one that's just across from us, from Lady Margaret. I guess once we have a few ships, a few more, she won't be that strong. Right, so I'm just placing the university here, which is needed for the scientific particles. Right, so you can see the coverage is pretty good. Basically, this produces scientific particles out of this, and then all we need is to import
Bish, bang, bibbly.
wands.
There she blows.
Okay, so that was the easiest 30k we've made ever. So this is pretty good. Some sort of a quest.
In heaven's bright chariot. Even with aid, can any friend lift this
yeah,
demon cloud? You bring meaning.
Yeah, it's just gonna be
Wild, abandoned
quite
courses
expensive.
through every limb.
Okay, and we got yeah, we got a cellar man, which isn't too bad. Now, are we buying some stuff? Yeah, so Nate is selling some. Arthur just bought fish. I mean, it's not a lot, right? But it always is something, at least. I feel. Arthur just came by to buy a bit of fish. Yeah, I never would have expected that this will
It's the boss.
this will be such an issue.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Oh, I didn't think there was anything left. Oh, right, an island like this. Okay, I guess it's that it still has orchids. There isn't much room to build, like, but yeah, not bad.
This will bring us closer to the. I'm sure there is a way you can help
Find
us
and
thrive.
collect. Exhausted. Oh, I think this one is like...
You're faster than the old Honolero.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cargo stations.
Okay, so this can be dropped off. And perhaps let's leave it here for now, but let's see what Isabel has. She doesn't have anything great. I wouldn't mind another Ferris. He's just the best man alive. Nope. Nothing at all. Now, we will need those ones, so I think what we may do is to have this instead of, let's say, like sausages. Ooh. Isn't it yeah, the exchange is crazy. What about this? 1-to-1. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so that is a bit crazy. And if we were, yeah, wow, 9-to-1. Yeah, so the exchange is quite a something, I guess. It's just so far away from our main docks, I guess. So let's go back to importing sausages. I guess we don't need to import sausages here because we've it unlocked. So what's gonna happen is this guy, we'll have him delivering things from here. No, not Manola. From here. So we're gonna go for, I guess, the sewing machines if we can find them. Yes. Where are they? I feel like there should be somewhere around here. Oh, they're there. Okay. So let's go with this many and let's go to... So this is gonna be... So machines. Yeah. That'll be good. And then... If we jump in here... And then go here. And then let's get those ones going. And then I don't know. Like 100. That means 100 of sewing machines. So let's go with like maybe 60. Yeah, that's 34. So let's, yeah, okay. That'll be okay. I feel like that'll be okay. And then yeah, so look, this is full. And it's 0, 0, 0. Yeah, okay. Not bad. I'm liking that.
Ceasefire has ended.
Yeah, this is delivering them here. Okay. There you have it. We can build university now. We just need a bit more people to do this. Wow, the cost.
Oi! Who turned off the
Ooh,
lights?
5,000. Wow, that's quite a something. And it also needs electricity, I think. Requires, yeah, okay.
Taking a break.
So let's just
like you
pause
said we
it
could.
to reduce the cost. I guess I did it prematurely. this many houses should be fine.
Break's over.
Yeah. Okay. Now we don't have those yet. Those... How come? Yeah, 9 minutes. 9 minutes more. Okay. Well, we can't speed this up in any way.
The people celebrate your
We're
leadership.
getting some of this now. Still very low. I'd love to import it. But we'll be fine. It's just a matter of time, right? As many things in this game, honestly. So there's a festival somewhere. Oh, in Manola. That's why we're getting a bit more money. So that's good.
Hold the
And then once we
machines.
have this, so this supplies two things. Happiness, which then gives us 48. And then obviously it's a component of this magical particles, whatever. And then we just need the ones to be. Obviously this we skipped because there's no need since we're getting this. Yeah. And then Magical Academy, again, it's a university. Or some other building? No, it is a university. Yeah, it's, well, it's the Magical Institute, whatever, yeah. Now, does it need... I feel like it needs to be connected or something. Like, next to it or something like that. We just may need to have it here. One side by side. Which, I guess, what can you do? If that's the case. So I think what we'll do is we'll move those. Okay, so let's just place it. I feel like I want to just copy this because, yeah. Okay, and then we have like a plaza here for something. Do I like it? No. But what can you do? Yep, and this is even more expensive, and 7.5. That's insane. And it's not gonna give us that much money. But look, it's what's needed, so what can you do? And then obviously this. Now, my plan having the thing here is not gonna work then. Because this is supposed to be left be for tracks. So what we may need to do is to delete one of the rows and move them or something. But, you know, obviously we're starting with this and there's enough and we're gonna have it like... We probably need to move it either this or something like that, or just build this one and move this one somewhere over there or something. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. Okay, so let me just skip forward. Rightio, folks, so we are now looking at a situation where I believe we can actually finally upgrade it to investors. So let's just build this at a massive cost. I mean, it's 7.5k. So this alone costs us like 12k. So that's crazy. But look, it is what it is. So let's just upgrade a couple of houses here. And then, yeah, we've got everything pretty much. Yep, we just completed the quest as well, just in case. That's fine. And then we've got 12 of scientific particles, and we've got those ones as well. So it's just gonna be an interesting one. I guess there want a hospital. We could build one, I guess. If I could find it.
No harm in a bit of fun, a bit of filth. Keeps the oil lit when work's...
Would fit here. Well, let's, yeah. The cost of it isn't too high. So let's just build it. It's okay.
A promise
Okay, so we
kept.
got a prospector. It affects this. Yeah. It's not worth.
Just say the word.
It's not really worth. Okay, so this guy comes and goes all the time. He's just buying fish. And not much else apart from that. It's silly. It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit silly that,
You more than passed the test.
but let's just see how much we'll be able to get out of that. Now, one thing is, I don't think they need to be here though. Yeah, I don't think they need to be here. I think we could just have them here. In range of this. Because they are, you know, ultimately buildings, as in whatever, you know? Yeah, I think so. And that will substantially, I'm in 12k, so that's like 6k. Yeah. That wouldn't be too bad, I guess. So I think I might have made a mistake, but that's okay. I mean, they're built now. I think I suggested myself just with the radius, you know, with the road going green, but because these buildings are utilized, you know, probably the modder just didn't do it the way it should have been done, if that makes sense. But that's okay. I mean, these buildings are crazy anyway. So let's just see. Yep, it's going up. And I just cannot wait to finally see investors. So I guess let's do this. We're gonna grab maybe like this many. Yep. And then we can go too high. But there you have it. We can now go to investors. So I guess we'll go with
You reached a new milestone.
2. Just one at least, you know? Because you can see that costs us quite a lot of manpower.
I have every right to have
But the
high
money is going.
expectations.
But there you have it. Investors,
This
welcome.
has put me off. After
Money,
all,
money,
there's
money.
always something more to be done.
And they want us to build a memorial garden. So let's just complete this quest for them. I don't really know. What's this? Halloween ornaments. Oh yeah, that's the mod. Memorial garden. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, let's have it next to this.
Just what the doctor
Yeah.
ordered.
Silver coin we got. Tarnished. Out of all things. Okay, and we've some sort of a quest for Arthur, but let's just look. In the meantime, he actually took this island. I mean, he won't
Your
be
ship
using
has
it anyway,
returned
so.
from its voyage.
Look, they're still at artisans. Artisans. And let's just check old world out of all things. Workers only. A lot of them. Same here, farmers only. Archer has artisans, okay. And then, how about this guy? He's got quite a lot of them, but no engineers. So we're just so way ahead. I just don't understand this, quite honestly. Let's just bring this book. We got it from Eli. I guess we could be producing the ships and things, but I feel like we're okay. I mean, money-wise, we're fine, as you can see. You know, we weren't really selling anything, whatever, but let's just take a quick look at the needs. Okay, lanterns. Okay, so lanterns cannot be got from here, can it? No, sir. Yeah, we can't. Okay, so modification to the mod, here I come again. Okay, I guess, you know, you can't really tell until you see it. Then I know this can be produced, both of the wines can be produced. Yeah, the cigars have to come. We have quite a bit of champagne, so that's working away for us. What else? Chocolate won't be needed for a while. And then let's just look at happiness. Okay, so we can unlock the bank, I believe. Yes.
The pendulum swings between
So the bank is
contentment
gonna be
and
next.
consternation.
What's happening with these
Sweet
guys?
as a spring meadow.
Oh, we're out of milk. Okay, interesting. It's coming back to normal, it seems. Now, obviously, these guys won't be very happy. Minus 11. But that's okay. They obviously just give us a lot of money, and that's what they're for. Yeah, pretty much, guys. So I'm happy with the progress. Yeah, can't wait. I guess in celebration, let's just build another ship. You know, that's as much as we can afford for the moment. We need to take a look at the stuff afterwards.
The governor's here.
But I want to see, right? So if we go at magical. Okay, so we're actually underproducing, which is absolutely insane. And then particles. Particles is 1-to-1, okay. Yeah, so that's absolutely insane. It really is insane. Especially that we've upgraded with those guys, so wow. Anyway, it is what it is. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I cannot wait for the next episode. Take care of yourselves and stay hooked.